The Nutty Professor 2, The Klumps was released in 2000 and is directed by Peter Siegel. The story is about Sherman, who is about to marry Denise, but he's afraid of her thoughts on him because there still remains a buddy love inside him. So Nutty Professor 2, The Klumps, well, I really liked the first one. It was fun, it wasn't anything groundbreaking, but it was hilarious, it was good comedy, good heart, and just a good movie. It was fun, it was really good. It's not like I don't have much to say about it, but like I said in my review, it's just a fun, solid film. The second one, however, I thought would be at least decent or around the same as the first one. And sadly, it's a big step down. It's not terrible, it's not mediocre, but it's just fine. And a lot of it relies on the story. The story is just very weak and just very bland. While it's still got its funny humor and still has the same heart as the original, it just doesn't have the same energy that the first one has, and the story just falls really flat, and it just makes the movie just feel bland and just not really interesting. It's not awful, like I said, it's just the story really brings it down. It dials it down so much that it just makes the plot just feel weak and kind of dull, really. The acting is still pretty good, like in the first one, and there is some new actors in it, like Janet Jackson, and I just think that some of the acting was good. Like, the acting's still the same as the first one, and the music is fine, I guess, but again, it's just very poor, and I think I didn't really like that. Sherman Klump is still his lovable self and is still the same good character from the first film. The family is still the same, however, they're more involved with the plot more, which makes them more developed from the first film. They're still funny, but not as much as they were in the first one. Buddy Love is actually pretty good in this film, and he's actually really funny as well, and he may be the best character in this sequel. Denise, however, I think is a very bland character. She's likeable, but she's a character I just don't give a shit for, and a step down from Carla from the first one. Everyone else is fine, and a lot of the characters, honestly, were just kind of one-dimensional in this film. They weren't terrible, but just very bland and just uninteresting, apart from Buddy Love, who was actually, well, really good in this one. He's probably the best one in this film. The Nutty Professor 2, The Klumps, is a step down from the first film. The humour isn't as strong, and the story is very weak and just bland. It's not terrible, and certainly worth a watch, but it's a step down. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna give The Nutty Professor 2, The Klumps, a 6 out of 10. I'm sorry, the first one's much better, much stronger, and it's just a very weak sequel. I mean, it's certainly funny, like I said, but the first one's just much stronger. It's very weak, and yeah, it's a step down from the first one. It's still well acted, but just the first one is infinity times better. You know, when rewatching it, there was a scene I remember as a very young baby that with Eddie Murphy turns into water, and this film actually brought that memory back, so thank you very much.
Oh shit! Everybody calm down, just calm down. This is part of the demonstration. Just calm, relax. Everything's under control. What the hell are you looking at? This is an impressive package for a toddler. Oh.